Let's see. Finch just wants to know, are y'all going to the ASU Hog game? Kind of think it's going to be overhyped and possibly just get our ass kicked, or it would be even worse. I plan on going. I mean, it's not like I'm going to be like going in with my head held high and be like, I cannot wait for this, but I'll attend. It's going to be hot as balls, and hopefully they don't run out of water down there, but I'll go.
My goal is to talk myself into it between now and then.
Yeah. In all honesty, guys, of the games that Arkansas football is playing this year, like where would you rank that Arkansas State game as far as like the excitement for the game itself? Like, is it even in the top 5 for you? Top 3?
Top 5 or top 3?
No.
What, dude? It's like 10 or 11.
That's why
it's either 10 or 11 for sure.
Okay.
It's above Alabama A&M.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Just had to ask.
Like,
yeah. I mean, listen, I know there are some people who probably, but maybe top 10.
I might even be slightly, if I'm being honest, I might be slightly more excited about that one than playing at Memphis.
Fair.
Just because I do think it's cool. My dad's an Arkansas State alum, and so like he's excited about it and everything. So like I'll give it that, but it does not clear Notre Dame. It does not clear any SEC game for me personally.
Okay. I feel the same way. I just was because some people are looking at this game like it's a top 3 game of excitement for them. So that's why I just wanted to make sure we're all on the same page.
Oh, I know there's some people that disagree with this for sure. I know there are. I mean, hell, we were talking about it yesterday.
Yeah. Let's see. There was it's Quinn, man. Appreciate the super chats, Quinn. He cracks me up, man. He wants to tell the story. He says they came up on me on the sidewalk at first, and then we got into a back and forth, and I was about to walk away, and one of them said, "You better leave," and that's when I stayed put. So I pushed one guy, and then they started. So you're saying you threw the first punch here? Is that what you're saying?
Put hands on somebody.
Yep, two-piece,
brother.
Just two-piece, man. That's cracked me up. He also said throwing windmill punches at me. That makes it even funnier. The windmill punches are always when you see someone, you're like, yep, they've never been in a fight before. Like that's when you know. But Quinn, when you come here for Arkansas and Auburn, like listen, we've talked about this. We love you. But if you get into it with Razorback fans, you're on your own, man. Like if it's unfair and Razorback fans are being too much to you, then we will step in and help. But if you're out here going crazy, acting fools, you're on your own. So just letting you know. We love you though. We still love you. Let's see. Did I miss? There's a few super chats. I want to make sure I get to all of them. Let's see. Also, I just want to bring this up real quick because we're talking about football. He says, "What causes y'all from Hayden? What causes y'all not to be excited about football? Is it the lame duck head coach? Is it the not exciting talent? Would a new coach have gotten y'all excited for this year? What is it?"
I wouldn't even say that I'm not excited for. I'm always excited for football. Like I absolutely love college football in general. I'm always going to be looking forward to watching Arkansas football. Like I'm excited to see what Taylor Green looks like in year 2. Like I'm excited for all these games and everything. I'm not sure how good the team is going to be for one, but so I'm not going to make it something that's not. Like I'm not going to talk it up and be like, oh baby, 10-2, here it comes. That'd be disingenuous of me, honestly. So there's part of it, and I think the whole situation with all the back and forth about mediocrity and is it acceptable and do we have a hot seat, do we not, I'm kind of worn out on it all, and I just get an air of stagnation when I think about it and when we talk about it, and I don't sense a lot of pop coming from the fan base. I don't sense a lot of pop coming from that building. So like I'm not going to overhype it personally, but am I excited for college football to get here and to watch the Razorbacks? Hell yeah, I am.
100%. And I agree, Curtis, that like I'm going to be excited. Like when they play Alabama A&M, I'm going to be fired up. I'm going to be ready to roll. I will gladly talk myself into it. I do it every single year. And it's not that we're not excited for football, the sport, because like you said, those college football Saturdays, man, like it's hard to top like that week 0, week 1. Like, oh man, that's a lot of fun. And we're going to have plenty of fun at tailgates, and it's going to be a fun time. We will be excited. But in terms of the context of Arkansas football, I view it through like, when something bad happens, or even if, not even something bad, just anytime in sports, your season ends, you kind of have to have something to sell yourself on. And that could be, hey, we got a returning quarterback, which Arkansas does have in Taylor Green, or, hey, we've got 9 starters returning on defense. Hey, we've got a new OC, which Arkansas had last year, and by Petrino. That was something we could kind of point to and say, okay, this is different. Or, hey, we get a new head coach. And so that final question, he said, would a new head coach have excited you? It's not that, who knows who Arkansas would have hired, who knows what it would have been, but that would have been a very easy way for us to say, okay, this is going to be different. So we have to see how this is going to play out. And a lot of it winds up being BS, but there has to be some type of messaging that's like, we're going to be better, and here's why. And this is going to be different, and here's why. And I just don't feel like we ever really got that. We never really got we're running it back, and we're going to be better, and here's why. And hell, I mean, Sam's had 3 or 4 press conferences, none of which have conveyed any of those messages. I don't even think the athletic department inside the university is trying to tell you guys that it's going to be better. I don't think they're telling you anything. I think that's what's kind of making it hard to be excited about. I mean, hell, I'm getting crucified just for asking the head coach to tweet anything. You know what I mean? Like, I think there's like it's a unique level of disinterest. I mean, there was no spring game. There is no buzz. There is no transfer class that we can point to. No freshman class we could point to. Taylon Green, I'm excited about him. I'm excited to watch him play. That's kind of where my excitement lies. But it's like, we really haven't even been told why we should be excited. And so it's really hard for us to manufacture it. But make no mistake, we will manufacture it.
Yeah, and I guess you guys said it all, but the only thing I added, this real quick of how I look at it, is I may not be excited for the season in the way that some people would view excitement. Here's where my excitement comes in. My excitement would be the possibility of me being wrong. That's where my excitement comes in. Mm-hmm. I would be very excited to be wrong about this team, and I would, and I hope so. I hope I'm wrong. I hope that they go out there and they make an idiot of me and they go 8-4 or better. Like I hope that happens. That's where my excitement is because, I know this may come as quite a shock to people, but I've been wrong before on things when it comes to predictions. And if, that's kind of where I'm at, where I'm like, I get excited for the possibility of being wrong about this team.
Yeah,
so.
Yeah man. Go ahead, Andrew.
I was just going to say, I also want to clarify that, and we've said this before, that winning the offseason and winning the PR battle and being, having that excitement is not the end all be all. Like, if Arkansas goes out and has a great football season, everything I just said is a completely moot point. And like you said, John, we will be wrong about the team, and we will have been glad to be wrong about the team, and we will be fired up. And so it's not even like you need to have that buzz in June and July if you want to have a good football season. None of this disqualifies Arkansas from going out there and proving everyone wrong and really banding together and giving us something to be proud of, giving us something to be excited about. But in terms of on June 20th, why do we not have that excitement? There are a lot of reasons for that, but none of them necessarily equate to them having a bad football season. Just on paper, if you were to kind of look at it and you were to ask me how I think it's going to go, it does seem to kind of maybe lend itself to possibly Arkansas being bad at football.
Yeah, no, and that's just it for me. You guys know that I consume a lot of content, and it's the same way with college football. And it's like I listen to Josh Pate, I listen to all these shows, and watch everything that I can that's talking about it. And it's just the most optimistic of predictions out there. Somebody be like, oh yeah, well if A, B, C, and D go right, then this could be a team that makes a bowl game again. You know what I mean? And and a lot of those projections have you 14th or whatever in the pecking order in the SEC, and then you see this is kind of that point in the season or in the off season where it's like, oh, here's your dark horse teams in the SEC. These teams could outperform expectations. And I haven't seen anybody saying Arkansas there so far. That doesn't mean they can't do it. Damn sure doesn't mean I don't want them to do it, because trust me, man, I do. There's nothing that would make me happier than, like you said, if they prove everybody wrong and they really go out there and ball out. But so it's, and then you look at how daunting that schedule is, and you're just like, well, I'm excited for it to come around, but when you're not getting all the talking season hype points that you're used to, it can be a little bit challenging. Maybe that'll change when we get closer to the season and SEC Media Day, and I'm sure there's going to be a lot of positivity thrown out there, and that's good. Like I'm looking forward to that, but right now, I'm waiting. Yeah,
we'll be here when it comes around, and we'll get excited about it. We're going to talk about it. We'll be doing our watch party stuff when there's road games. We'll be doing post games. We'll be getting excited when they win and pissed off when they lose. All that stuff's going to stay the same no matter what the expectation is. So but that's kind of the next big step in where things are going to go. But either way,